Hi Virgo, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy reader here on YouTube. I use tarot, my intuition, and spirit to communicate energies to you. Today's reading a little different. Collective for Virgo will use mostly oracle and intuition. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading, this message was meant to find you. Now, the song that came on random for you will be in the description box below. And go check it out and see how this plays into this reading. However, the message was very strong that you feel you're a lot better, stronger by yourself, or you're leaving, walking away, or just coming to some sort of realization that anything that brings you drama or unhappiness has got to go. There's some sort of big realization here that you're better by yourself. So let's see why that is, beautiful Virgo. We have the Sustainer. Yes, and we have Yellowing. Yeah, so I feel like your strength in your own ability to create something for yourself. I think you're identifying how much you're the creator of what you're trying to build here. I feel like there's a disappointment here potentially, or that there's an energy here that might have been holding you back or not allowing you to build something here to your liking. So you're ditching any dead weight is what I feel. And I feel like there's a natural decay of some situation here that is kind of no longer serving its purpose when it comes to you having to create something or build something here for yourself, or needing things to go in a certain way that you're trying to forge for yourself. Yeah, it's like you're shutting out the noise or shutting out people here that just aren't healed enough or aren't working enough, or this situation is just not working. Let's see, what do we have? The lonely journey of the priestess. Yes. You're having to go down an unknown path here, but whatever this path is, although lonely and painful and maybe something you didn't want to part from or with, there's like a need to go your own way because there's something you're wanting for yourself, something you're wanting to create. And I feel like whatever the situation was just not conducive. Yeah, so it is you staying true to your own want, your own desire here, your own knowing, and having to part with or allowing things to fall off that are not helping. Let's see, what do we have more for you guys, beautiful Virgo? We have perspective. See peacock feathers, and then a whole bunch of butterflies and bubbles, and then a palace here, and she's kind of watching. I feel like you're you are either coming out of a state where you were looking at a situation knowing it would have to transform, or you'd have to transform, or trying to understand how a transformation was supposed to take place. But I feel like you were most likely really immersed in your emotions, or at least very immersed in your emotional body in order to allow yourself to transform out of, or how you needed to in order to get to your desire here. It's almost like you were witnessing yourself going through something here that you couldn't do or felt like couldn't do anything about. But now I feel like you're shifting this. I don't feel like you're in a state of observing now. I feel like this took some time, but you slowly released a lot of what needed to be kind of brought up to the surface in order for you to break free. And I feel like with the yellowing and the bubbles, I mean, bubbles are usually when there's like gases in the emotional body, letting go of any sort of bad energies in the emotional body. You're releasing it bit by bit in order for the situation to transform here. Prayer. Wow. I feel like it's been a long journey. And look at how this mermaid is kind of holding this person to shore here. I feel like you were really in a rough tide of emotional roller coasters of sorts, or an emotional storm here that kind of flipped you overboard, and it's almost like now you're needing to journey towards what you are always knew where you were headed here. But it's like the support you're getting now is unworldly. Like you're having to get support from places where maybe you're having to depend on your angels. You're having to depend on your inner strength from a place where I don't think you've been ever really needing to completely rely on in order for you to navigate through this, because I feel it's left you pretty wounded. Wow, Virgo. Okay, let's see. Let's see some more for Virgo, Spirit. Can we see some more for Virgo? Okay, on the split, we have courage. Yeah, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So I do feel like it took a while to release, like I said, the gases or the bad stuff here in order for you to really have the transformation. Because I feel like what you're really wanting to create or build for yourself or go towards, I don't feel like you want to stop at anything, but it's taking a lot of courage for you, and you're pulling from some inner strength, because I feel like there's it's going to take, yeah, a whole lot of confidence here with even the peacock's feathers or eyes here. And then we have face fear with confidence. So it's taking some sort of confidence in yourself that you're having to dig up here, especially after being beat up or tossed about here. But you're on that road, that journey, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah. And it's almost like I was saying, you had to build up some reserve within you, because that you know that there's something you have your mind set on here that you really are trying to accomplish here, and you're recognizing that you're the only one that can get there, and you're better off on your own in getting towards what this is, because whatever situation was going on there, it wasn't helping you move towards building towards or attaining what it is that you wanted for yourself. Divine masculine, electric, active power. So you're having to step into your assertive self and really direct your energy towards moving closer to what you want here, and accept the fact, I feel here, that you've been thrown off course, or however you had planned it to go did not really quite work. But I feel like there's a certain dedication you have to your own goal, your own outcome here. Let's see, why is there a divine masculine energy here? We have Esther Rope with 32, the star daughters dance. I dance, sing, and play with my sisters at sunset. Let's see. We can see some more. Why do we have the star daughters here with dance? More bubbles, more butterflies. More bubbles, more butterflies. Isn't that very interesting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sisters. Bubbles and butterflies. I really feel like the bubbles, it was releasing. Something was decaying, okay? Something's decaying. You know when, don't ask me why I know about dead bodies in the river, but you know when dead bodies are in the river, then they gas up, or bubbles, like all the gases kind of get done. So I feel like it was quite the process, and whatever was decaying here in order for it to decay. And I feel like these star daughters, 7 sisters, I feel like are your environment or your guides walking kind of with you as you transform. And it could be your friend group, but I don't feel like these are real people here. I feel like they're these like, it's like you have more guides around you. It could be aspects of yourself that's allowing you through this transformation as you kind of walk in your journey. What's with the Star Sisters with dance? I dance, sing, and play with my sisters at sunset. I feel like almost overnight something. There's something about overnight release. Overnight ceremony. Something overnight. I feel, and then at sunset, it's like a release or a party, or like it's happened. Like, I feel like it's a long process of like decay or whatever, but then after the switch is made, I feel like there's like after sunset, it's like a freedom of a transformation, chaos and conflict. Yeah, like whatever was pretending to be something it was not. See how this giraffe skin is like over this zebra is kind of, the reality now is being revealed, like chaos and conflict, like whatever was a lie here is being revealed. Let's see some more chaos and conflict. This is eclipse in Scorpio with regeneration. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Yeah, perseverance, courage. Here's the storm, Virgo. And this is standing firm, because I believe there's something here that you're trying to build, and you're sustaining your position here firm with courage and perseverance as something kind of dies out or changes into its true form here, because something's dying with the yellowing. Something that needed to decay. Something was gassing up in a long process here. With regeneration, though, I feel like now that the truth is out there, or at least, yeah, it's being revealed here, there's some regeneration happening. But what is this regeneration? Because of the butterflies and the transformation, like, are you now regenerating? I do feel like there's something about overnights or some sort of release. Let's see. What is this regeneration, Spirit? Trilogy of light. Trilogy is 3. Mind, body, spirit. It's almost like you've had an alignment here with chakras, or you were able to align your mind, your body, and your spirit in sort of some sort of, yeah, I feel like there's this peacefulness, because with the prayer and with those 7 sisters, it's almost like you had to tap into the reserves here of all aspects of yourself to align your mind, body, and spirits to pull yourself through something where you might have felt completely tossed about. And so, like, look how strong this energy is. Like, overnight, I feel, after maybe a ritual or some sort of a coming together with your aspects of yourself, you're able to really align yourself. I'm really getting like strong, like my mind, body, spirit are now one, and now I crack open this strength within myself to carry on with my journey here, because we were seeing, where is that? Where did that go? Sorry guys, I'm making a mess. Yeah, right here, the lonely journey of the priestess. Like, you have a journey and a mission here, and we were seeing that castle in the distance here that she was seeing, or at least looking from afar. And I feel like now you're aligned to go towards whatever this is, knowing that you're not needing whatever it was that you're trying to carry that needed to kind of die out. Soulmate. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Why is soulmate here? Look at the lotus flower. Lotus is all about a flower that grows in mud and out of a shitty situation here. But we have soulmates. Maybe you guys felt like, I don't know, you're trying to call in your soulmate, or you kind of got let go from a soulmate, or there's some sort of, let's see. I don't know what I'm feeling here about soulmate. I do feel there's the vulnerability out of a shitty situation. Like your beauty, your alignment was born out of and your vulnerability in a shitty situation. But I don't know why it's soulmates. Let's see. Why is this soulmate here? Sorrow. Wow. I do feel like there is a very, and look, prayer, and this looks like Mother Mary crying. There's something here about you experiencing very deep sadness here in a situation that took quite some time to decay. But I feel like even from this card, like once it decays and all the bubbles, like I feel like you're overnight like this reborn light, like you're centered, the sorrow no longer holds you back here. Let's see, what does Spirit wants to communicate about this soulmates and this sorrow energy for Virgo? Bone. Yeah, that's like, I don't know, because I use that dead body analogy, like I just feel like something is an experience that led you to believe one thing here, or at least it was like with this, where is that? Sorry, I'm making mess. Oh yeah, here. Chaos and conflict. Like I believe there was a situation here that was appearing one way or needed to shed itself in the bubbles, and like it was a slow process to see the reality of something here, but like after it sheds, it's like bone, like it's a history here, and it's like a sad process, and yeah, it's a sad process, but I feel like a complete different energy from these cards right here, which is regeneration, the trilogy of light, and then the star daughters dance. I feel like you were able to pick yourself from the lowest of the lows, and then there's this like standing firm in the eye of the storm, and out of this shitty situation that you still remain very vulnerable, but like look at her confidence. She's like reborn in the eye of the storm. But it doesn't come with, you know, without all the sorrow you've had to experience here. Metal. What do we have metal here, spirits? Let's see. Metal. I think there was something here that potentially might have appeared fixed. It had to get really heated up so it could get really almost pliable in some way, like heated up, or yeah, I don't know, like in order for it to mold differently, or I don't know. Let's see, why is metal here? We have respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, and relax. I was getting mind, body, and spirits, because I feel physically whatever this is could have really took a toll on you physically, your physical body here. And it's almost like after the what was that? After the Soul Sisters or Star Daughters release, or some sort of a ceremony or something that allowed you to release something here, I feel like you're able to just kind of be at peace and relax, almost like a burst. It's almost like something had to get really heated up in order for things to really change here. And I feel like you're this piece of metal here where things got just really, really intensified and hot in order for you to form differently here. Let's pull some of these. Spirit for Virgo. What else do we have here for Virgo? Yeah, I feel like you're definitely respecting your physical body, your mind, and your spirit. I feel like you're more in line with all aspects of yourself, and I feel like it was quite the transformation here, Virgo. Painful. Yeah, a sudden abrupt end of something here. And now with the book, there is more that is unknown here. There is more that is unknown here, and there's an understanding. It's like you're re-understanding yourself, or understanding more to yourself, or you're now able to focus an understanding or a knowing. Bear, I feel like you are very committed and very firm now and protective of your mind, body, and spirit, and all aspects of yourself. And look, there's bones here again. We had bones, bone, and now we have bones here right by the bear. So, I mean, the bear is someone who could be very overbearing or fixed in their way or protective, or yeah, very protective. And the bear looks like he has a crack going down. It's almost like some situation here where I think you allowed your fixed way or your compromised a part that you protected. And I think it resulted in something that was very painful, that could no longer be, like with the bone here, I feel like it had to be abruptly put an end to whatever this is, but then made you kind of align yourself with understanding not to break away or give up or be so vulnerable in an area that should have been protected here. And I feel like different aspects of yourself here are now kind of all being honored. I feel like you have this alignment and this overnight vision, I feel, that helps you to detox from a situation here, helps you release from a situation here. And even the scars here of what has happened remains with you, but you're still in the position to move towards your journey or path of what it was you were still trying to sustain for yourself here and build for yourself. But I think you realize that there is nobody here that was helping you row in that direction. In fact, it was challenging and bringing you into the eye of the storm. But I don't know why we have soulmate, so I'm just going to pull one more just to see if we can see why soulmate is here with the tarot. And maybe spirit is not wanting to communicate. So let's see. Why is soulmate here for Virgo? What's with the soulmate? Possibly you had I don't know, you had somebody here who you thought might have been a soulmate of sorts, or let's see. What is soulmate all about here, spirit? What is soulmate here about for Virgo? And one more. Nope, one more. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. All right. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords. Okay. And we have the Four of Swords in the upright. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the World. Oh my goodness, you guys, are you seeing what I see here? This is almost like a storyline. So I see like an emotional new beginning. Somebody offering their cup of love. This is like an emotional new beginning. This is like, I asked about the soulmate here, and this is like a romantic new beginning of love. And then I see here an inability to move away from a storm. Essentially, the Six of Swords is when we're in mental conflict and in a situation that is very painful and we can't move away or row away from it. And I feel like you were able to somehow pull away after all the release of what needed to decay. And I feel like there is healing, but I feel like this healing or this detox or whatever, it kind of happens very abruptly. And then I feel like there's no more energy, effort, or putting into a situation here that might have left you feeling really mentally exhausted here. And I feel like there's the end of this cycle, like with the World. This is a conclusion, an ending, a graduation of a cycle, a successful ending of a cycle here. So this could have very well have been cyclical thing here, being stuck in an energy here of having emotional new beginning or giving of self and pouring out, because I feel like there's a pouring out of emotions and offering a cup of love here. But then, yeah, there was like an inability to move away, and then this emphasizes the healing, and this is definitely not investing, putting in energy in something that might have appeared to be long-term here. Yeah, this is what I see here for you guys, Virgo. I hope this kind of helps provide some insight for you. I will see you soon. Bye.